Afternoon. I was waiting for my camera to tell me that it was working, and I forgot I'd turned the volume off for another reason so it didn't beep at me. I'm Robert McKay. The channel, of course, is Christianity on the Bottom Shelf, and I'm on the bottom shelf today. Normally I wear a cowboy shirt, but I'm in for the day, and I just put on the gift that I got years ago, Kevin Harvick. I don't know if you'd call it a t-shirt or what. It has a zipper here. But anyway, excuse me, I want, in a brief video, these are all brief videos, I want to say something about abortion. To put it bluntly, it's murder. Period. End of discussion. You cannot prove that it isn't. And it's easy to demonstrate that it is. And we don't even have to go to the Bible. Now, I begin with the Bible. That's where what I believe starts. That's the foundation. But you can do it from a purely rational, scientific point of view as well, by asking one question. And you can ask this to the person you're talking to. At what point did you become a human being? And he probably can't give you an answer. If he says at conception, which is the logical, the only scientifically valid statement, the only valid answer, if he says that, then he has to admit that every single abortion kills a human being. But where then do you find the point at which a non-human becomes a human? Where do you find the point at which something that's not a person becomes a person? If it's not a conception, where is it? Birth? A movement of 6 inches out into the air makes a non-human being into a human being? That's irrational. It's obviously irrational. No one would ever seriously propose that. Is it at some magical trimester? We invented trimesters. The development is not the first trimester, and it stays there, and then all of a sudden, bam, second trimester, and it doesn't work that way. It's a slow 9-month growth period from that single fertilized egg, which contains every single speck of genetic information that person will ever have, to a fully formed baby ready to be born. It's growth. It's not stages. So trimesters are irrational. And besides, one day this is not a person, the next day it is. Makes no sense. So with that one question, you can disprove the validity of abortion. Now, some will say, well, we have to have exceptions for the health of the mother, da-da-da-da-da. Tell me, who will you choose to murder, the mother or the child? Which one do you want to murder? Because that's what it comes down to. And I realize this is not an easy thing, especially if you're going through it, which I have not had to. Although when my first daughter was born, I thought I was going to have to face that decision, and this was before I was a Christian. But I recognized that it was not an easy decision. And I understand why a husband would choose to save his wife. That was the decision I was prepared to make back in 1980. But you are choosing between human lives. And so to blithely toss off an exception in save the mother's health, do not do that lightly. Understand that if you choose to kill the child to save the mother, you are choosing to kill a person. And I'm not going to tell you how to choose. I am glad I never did have to actually make that choice. And I hope you never do. But if you do, if it comes to it, you are weighing which person will die. And you need to understand that. Because when you perform an abortion, you are killing a person.